Yes guys, good evening to all. I'm here again at Haggatt Hall, St. Michael, in close proximity to the Emancipation statue, which is Bussa Roundabout. This is the one Haggatt Hall Mall. Once again, we will come across Emancipation Pharmacy. And there's also the Tom Lane Insurance Brokers, Mark Anthony International SRL, and Rock Hard Cement, all somewhere here at 1 Haggatt Hall, along with Emancipation Pharmacy. And over here you will come across Starbucks Coffee Shop, Subway Restaurant coming soon, Scotiabank, and KF Shepherd. And further down you will come across the radio station Slam 101.1 FM, and there was also a Wonder Bread factory down here as well one time, as well as Standard Appliance Store, which later became Ashley Furniture. So this is 1 Haggatt Hall Mall with KF Shepherd, Subway Restaurant, Scotiabank, and Starbucks Coffee, and Emancipation Pharmacy in the mall as well. This way to take you back to the Prime Minister's residence, and which is the lower court, and back to the Governor General's residence at Government Hill. So looking back at 1 Haggatt Hall Mall, all two is 1 Haggatt Hall Mall. These were recent additions to the area, and this is Sky Mall over here. We will come across, which was once Julian Supermarket. And this is the Bussa Roundabout, best referred to as the Emancipation statue. Here once again. The Bussa Roundabout, known as the Emancipation statue, which was built here on the in 1985. The statue here was carved by local sculptor Carl Haggatt. The statue depicts Bussa holding the chain off of his hand, declaring the ending of slavery. Bussa is a national hero of Barbados, but he was from Africa, and he led the slave rebellion in 1816. Every year on Emancipation Day, which is the 1st of August, people do a march around the area, and then they end up in the Bussa Roundabout, and they talk about the ending of slavery and freedom and so on. In 1998, Fidel Castro had visited Barbados. Fidel Castro from Cuba. He visited Barbados and held one of his meetings right here in this roundabout as well. So straight up the road now, we'll lead you back to the Pine, St. Michael, via the ABC highway, and back to the CBC, which is the Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation, which is the state-owned radio and television station. CBC was established in 1963. That's the year that television came to Barbados. And also Pine Hill Dairy, which is the manufacturer of Pine Hill Dairy box juices, milk, and yogurt, and other box milk as well. Pine Hill Dairy is along the street in the Pine area as well. And the Barbados Water Authority, which is known as the Waterworks. And then we'll take you back to the south of the island, which is in the parish of Christchurch. statue here, which is situated at Haggatt Hall, St. Michael, known as the Bussa Roundabout. And this way will lead you back to the north and west of the island via the ABC highway. And this is Sky Mall over here, which was originally Julien's supermarket. So right now I'm on the ABC highway actually. Where I am is also a part of the ABC highway. The ABC highway starts from by the Granley Adams Airport in the south and will end at University of the West Indies KFA campus, which is to the west. So this is Sky Mall here, which was once Julien's supermarket. This supermarket was built here in the mid-90s. It was Julien's supermarket first, when it was opened on the 12th of December 1995. It was owned by a guy named Mr. Navarro. Julien's was a mega supermarket. They had a lot of outlets as well. They had a Julien's supermarket in Bridgetown by the bridge, and another one in Worthing on the south coast. And then they had this one here at Haggatt Hall. And then in 2003 it later became Trimark Supermarket. And then in 2008 it was renamed Mall International. And then in 2012 it was renamed Sky Mall. So this will lead you back to Warren's, Haggatt Hall, the other part of Haggatt Hall by the Norman Nurse Roundabout. It will take you back to the north and west of the island, and also a part of St. George as well. And this road will take you back to the east of the island in the parish of St. Philip with 6th Road. It will also take you back to Map Hill, South District, Dash Valley, which is in St. George, so on. So this statue, as I said before, was carved by local sculptor carved by Haggatt in 1985. The ABC highway was The ABC highway was the plan of Barbados' second Prime Minister Tom Adams, who wanted the highway to be built for motorists to have easy access to industrial estates across the island instead of having to go the long haul route. So he started the highway in stages, starting from the airport to University of the West Indies. The highway runs from south to west. The highway started in the mid-80s and was completed by 1989, but Tom Adams did not live to see the highway completed. He died 4 years before the completion of the highway. Back at Sky Mall, and you can see the Farmer Standard Appliance Store, which is now UPS and Silver Line, and Slam 101.1 FM radio station is also here as well. Looking back to, you can see a bit of the St. George Valley from here as well, and into St. Thomas and into the center of the island. So when Julian was in here, this was one big massive supermarket. That is what it was referred to as the Julian Superstore. And then it later became Trimark Supermarket. This is the Bussa Roundabout. If I go in the roundabout, which I will not do at the moment, you will give you a brief detail about Bussa and the roundabout and how it was unveiled and so on. So now we'll look at Bussa holding the chain off his hand, declaring the ending of slavery. So this is the route that most people use to get to St. Philip, this way. This way will lead back to St. Philip and to the east of the island. And this is Kaimal once again, all on the ABC highway. Oh, here is the ABC highway. ABC stands for Adams, Barrow, and Cummings. Adams is Tom Adams, who was the inventor of the ABC highway. Barrow. Tom Adams was the inventor of the ABC highway, and he was the second Prime Minister of Barbados. Barrow was the first Prime Minister of Barbados, father of independence, not a national hero as well. So Tom Adams invented two highways, the ABC highway, which is this one, and the Spring Garden highway, which runs through Bridgetown along the south with the west coast, which will lead to the west coast. That was also done in the 80s as well. So Tom Adams did two highways in the 80s. This highway, the ABC highway, and Spring Garden highway. So right now I'm in the parish of St. Michael. Haggatt Hall, St. Michael. This area is known as Haggatt Hall. And again, this road will lead you back to the Prime Minister's residence at Lower Court and back to the Governor General's residence, who is now the President, Dame Sandra Mason, the Governor General's residence. And it will lead you back to Government Hill and back down to Bridgetown. So this way leading you back down into town. And this will lead you up in the plain and to the south of the island, via the ABC highway, and this way will be leading up in St. Philip, up in the east of the island. So Sky Mall has a number of shops in it, no? When Julian was in here, there was only Quartz supermarket. I mean, Quartz appliance store. Quartz is still in here today, but they're putting additional stores in it. And I think the owners changed now. Whereas before it was Ralph Busy Williams, Navarro, who owned it before. I think Ralph Busy Williams now has shares in it if he doesn't own it completely. Mall. And this is also easy access to get from north to south, from south to north, from south to north, from north to south, or from east to west as well. There's all these buses on the boat once again. Thank you guys for watching now, and have a blessed evening.